Hello and welcome back to Real Trivia Face Off. We got an exciting match today. I am here solo hosting. I'll take this off. But Colin and Max back in singles this year, first match. Both both have pretty similar records. So I think this should be an exciting time. I'm just gonna get straight into promos just because I'm the only host. So all right.
Hey everybody. I've been calling out Max for a long time. Back when he was a rookie, and I think that was like 2 years ago. So not really a rookie anymore. Sorry, doing this, making a lot of. There we go. Okay. Yeah, not rookie. Been like 2 years, but I brushed up on some Steven Soderbergh. Director's a lot harder to study for, but I'm feeling good. I think it should be a good match.
You're muted.
I didn't brush up on anything. Hi, everybody. But I'm still excited. I always have fun with a match, no matter how poorly it goes. But I'm hoping it doesn't go poorly. I'm hoping it goes really well. I'll turn my brightness down so you can maybe see my eyes better. But that's how I'm feeling. I think it's going to be great. It's going to be fun. I'm excited to go against Colin for the first time.
All right. Yeah, those were some great promos. They're both very friendly, excited to play each other. Colin has been calling out Max for a while now, and so setting this up should be we should be in for a good match. So I'm just going to go into introductions. Introducing first, with a record of 3 wins, 5 defeats, and 3 TKOs, Max, Baby Annette, Malavenda. And his opponent, 11 wins, 11 defeats, 6 TKOs, Colin, coolin', popping.
Yeah, let's go. Woo. Please stay above 500. 500 records, please. That's all I ask. Jeez. Okay, I'm going to turn this off.
All right, bring everyone in. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing great.
I'm doing all right. Hopefully, I didn't really make my bed, so hopefully this is not super embarrassing. How do I turn this blur off?
Bed reveal.
Is that why you have the blur on? Is just because?
Yeah, but it's kind of obnoxious either way. How do I turn this off? Whatever. I'm not going to boomer about it.
Well, yeah, if you want to figure it out as I read round 1 rules,
sure. I'll try my best.
Round 1, both players will get 8 questions in 8 random categories. You'll have 15 seconds to write down your answers, and they must be said out loud when you're revealing your response. Each question you get correct is worth 1 point. If you get all 8 correct, you get a 1-point bonus question. Throughout the match, both have 3 repeats and a challenge. So,
I got back from Columbus at 2 a.m.
Okay.
So you know what?
it's not
bad.
Yeah.
It's not. It's been worse. So we'll take it.
Are you guys ready for the first question of round 1?
I'm ready.
Yep. All right. In the category of comedy, who plays Annie Walker in Bridesmaids? Bridesmaids. I've never been a bridesmaid myself.
There's always time.
What about a groomsman?
I've also never been a groomsman yet. I mean, maybe
you'll get there.
I think
maybe we start at Flower
I've
Girl.
been to too many weddings. So.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Colin
Just a guess. Melissa McCarthy.
and Max.
I guessed Kristen Wiig.
One of you is correct, and it is Kristen Wiig. And Max is getting the first.
Melissa McCarthy's not an Annie. That was
There's
dumb.
just so many women to choose from.
Yeah, lots of women.
Hmm.
All right. Your next question is in horror/thriller. Which Final Destination movie features an opening premonition at a race car track?
That sounds cool.
Final Destination movies are fun. There's a new one coming out this year. I'm pretty excited for.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Is there a story?
In the loosest sense, yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
I guess this 6th one is supposed to connect everything somehow. I don't know. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll go to Max first,
Final Destination 3 was my guess.
and we'll go to Colin.
The Final Destination.
Whoa.
They're stupid.
The Final Destination is correct. So we got a tie game.
What number one is that?
That's the
That's
4th one.
4.
Mm.
For some reason, they decided to call it the, and then have a 5th one.
I mean, I was shocked when you said that there were 6. So
Yeah, you were giving hints, Matthew. What the
Yeah.
heck?
Yeah, right. I shouldn't talk when I'm solo hosting. All right. Your next question is in the category of dramas. What real-life political scandal did Forrest accidentally expose in Forrest Gump? Yeah, this could also be how well do you know history, maybe? That could... Yeah. Maybe you don't need to have seen the movie to get this one, but I think most of us have all seen this in history.
I've not seen it.
I haven't.
Really? I had to watch it in like 8th grade.
Oh,
5,
man. I mean,
4,
I've seen bits of it on TV.
3,
Mhm.
2,
Back
1.
when I was a
We'll go to Colin first.
Yeah, how many political scandals are there? Well, a lot, actually. Watergate.
More
And
than
Max.
you'd want there to be. Watergate as well.
Watergate is correct. So both getting a point.
I doubt
My only
Forrest
other
is out
thought
there
was-
exposing Teapot Dome.
Yeah, I was like, maybe it's like Iran Contra or something, but that seems like too heavy for Forrest.
All right. 2-2. Going into your 4th question in fantasy sci-fi. In Transformers, what is the name of the cube that all the Transformers are trying to find?
Hell yeah.
Bro.
Big Transformers fans.
Not
It
really.
actually seems like he
low-key.
knows it.
Yeah.
I just think this is like commonly known Transformers lore. Maybe not.
Oh, I mean, I've seen the first 4.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll go to Max first,
It's got to be the Allspark, right?
and Colin.
That's a little.
Yeah, I said like the Tesseract and stuff.
The Allspark is correct. Max getting a 1-point lead.
I don't know where I know that from. I've seen those movies, but I feel like maybe like a cartoon is more likely.
Yeah. I think the cartoons definitely have the Allspark in it.
Yeah.
So. All right. Your next question is an animated. Who voices Robin or Dick Grayson in the Lego Batman movie? Mm, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll go to Colin first,
Michael Cera.
and Max.
Michael Cera.
Michael Cera is correct. So both getting a point.
Star of the Phoenician Scheme. I can't wait.
Yeah, true. All right. Your next question is in the category of 70s. Who is the first child to have an accident in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? We're looking for first and last name.
I can get close on last name, I think. That's gonna be tough. I'm gonna be like a little off if I get it wrong.
All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll go to Max
I think it's my boy Augustus Gloop.
and Colin.
Yeah, I think it's Augustus Gloop.
Augustus Gloop is correct. Both getting the point.
Hell yeah.
All right. Your penultimate question is in movie release dates. The most recent movie titled Cinderella was released in what year?
What the hell?
Probably some like one that made like no money a couple of years ago or something stupid.
Oh, right. Is there like a secret one that I don't know about?
I don't know.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll go to Colin
I don't know. I said 2014.
and Max.
I said 2019. I can picture the gowns, but
Both incorrect. We were looking for 2021.
oh wow, COVID.
Yeah, I don't know what
It's
what
the
that
one
is,
with
so.
Camila Cabello and Nicholas Galitzine.
Oh, that's not what I'm thinking of. And what's his face as the fairy godmother? Yes, I do know
Idina
this.
Menzel. Yeah.
Oh, that one.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
not what I'm thinking of. Is Billy Porter not in this? Not to give away future
Yeah.
answers, maybe.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that's
he's in
it.
that one too. Wait, Billy Porter is the fairy godmother. Idina Menzel is the
Wicked
evil-
mom or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the exact kind of stupid Cinderella I was referencing at the start. So that's about right.
I was thinking of the other one.
All right. And your final question in this round is an action adventure. Who directed Civil War? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll go to Max
Alex Garland.
and Colin.
Alex Garland.
Alex Garland is correct. So both getting the point.
What's the temperature on that movie? Do we like it or do we not?
There's some argument in the RTFO Discord, or not RTFO, but yeah, Real Genius. Mixed, it seems. I like it. Fan.
I don't like it. But
I don't like it, but I think it's underrated.
That's weird. Okay.
I think the people that hate it too much, but I still am not like getting joy out of it.
Okay, I can respect that opinion.
yeah, I wrote this round 1 before Warfare came out, so I completely forgot that was
Yeah.
I want to see that.
Me too.
Let's see. So, okay. At the end of round 1, I have the score Colin with 5 and Max with 6. So high scoring round 1. Only a 1-point lead. So let's see what happens in round 2. In round 2, both players spin the category wheel. If you don't like what you land on at first, you can spin again unless it lands on opponent's choice. Once you have your category, you'll get 5 questions worth 2 points. If you need multiple choice, that will drop it down to a 1-point value. And if you give an incorrect answer, your opponent can steal. Both of you still have your 3 repeats and your challenge. So, the wheel for today. Movie release dates, directors, music/musicals, Wes Anderson, horror icons, 90s, Steven Soderbergh, biopics, and then spinners and opponent's choice. So, Max, you have the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
Defer.
All right, Colin. This is going to be your first wheel spin. Can you land on musicals?
I can do so much better is the thing. I just don't want like a max pick. So I'll just get all steals. I'll spin again.
All right. You'll have to take whatever this lands on. So, and well, I guess.
Great. Okay. I'm
Okay.
destined to have that.
Didn't matter. Musicals it is.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Your first question is, Who directed 2019's Cats?
I don't want to. I really don't want to bet any of these points. Oh, Mexican.
5, 4, 3.
Tom Hooper. Final answer.
That is correct for
Okay.
2 points.
Okay, I thought I had his name right.
All right, your next question. In Enchanted, where in New York do the characters sing "That's How You Know"?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Times Square, B, Rockefeller Center, C, Brooklyn Bridge, D, Central Park?
Let's go D. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
I can vaguely picture the scene.
That's how you know.
I never saw Disenchanted.
Yeah,
Same. Yeah, that came out and never watched.
Kind of doesn't exist.
All right, your third question is, who plays Keith, Seb's former bandmate who invites him to the Messengers in La La Land?
What's his fucking name? John Legend. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, your penultimate question in music/musicals. In Greece, what specifically does Frenchie drop out of?
Let's go multiple choice.
Is it A, mechanics school, B, film school, C, beauty school, or D, aviation school?
A. Final answer.
That is incorrect for 1 point steal. Is it A, mechanics school, B, film school, C, beauty school, or D, aviation school?
The hard part is Frenchie is not even like gender indicative. Like that could be anybody. I'm gonna go beauty school though. Final answer.
That is correct for a 1 point deal. It is. There's a song called "Beauty School Dropout."
Oh,
Yeah. All right.
I'm a Grease 2 guy.
Oh, for sure. All right. Your final question, Colin, in music/musicals. In The Sound of Music, what is the first song Captain Von Trapp sings at the Salzburg Festival?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, So Long Farewell, B, My Favorite Things, C, Edelweiss, D, Do Re Mi?
That doesn't really matter. It's been so long since I've seen this. Like, get a free repeat of the options, please.
Yeah. Is it A, So Long Farewell, B, My Favorite Things, C, Edelweiss, D, Do Re Mi?
C. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
That's a lucky guess. I haven't
So,
seen that in 15 years.
yeah, that was a pretty good round for Colin. You got your score up to 11, but Max getting a 1 point steal, getting up to 7.
All right.
All right. Going into Max's first spin. Almost opponent choice, but you do. Your icon.
That was crazy.
You would have gotten
Right,
the same
right on the
category.
Spin it again, please.
All right. This is a
What the
wild-
heck?
Wheels broken.
This thing is rigged, dude.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wheels
hit me with
rigged.
it.
All right.
Good luck. You're 4 points behind. That's not
That
the
is
world.
Okay.
Okay, your first question in horror icons is: which horror icons film features a killer with a blue striped hockey mask?
I don't know about no stripes, but Friday the 13th. Final answer.
That is incorrect for a 2 point steal, Colin.
That's a diabolical question. I don't know if it has a part 5 in it. Friday the 13th, A New Beginning. Final answer.
That is correct for a 2-point steal.
That's evil.
It's the one
Is
without
it-
a Voorhees.
Yeah,
so.
you're very evil for writing that question.
Wow.
I didn't write it. Let's see.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay. Your next question.
Okay.
What is the name of Heather Langenkamp's son in Wes Craven's New Nightmare?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Charlie, B, Dylan, C, Jordan, D, Avery?
Avery is compelling. I don't know why. Dylan, final answer.
That is correct.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Your next question. How many Halloween movies does the character of Jamie Lloyd appear in?
That's a really good question. I feel like I'll go multiple choice.
All right. Is it A2, B3, C4, D5?
Let's go 3, final answer.
That is correct for
Okay.
1 point.
All right.
A nice trilogy for Jamie.
Yeah, for Jamie.
I wouldn't call it nice, but yeah, it's something.
All right. Your penultimate question in Horror Icons is: in the beginning of Jason Goes to Hell, the final Friday, what weapon did the FBI use to kill Jason?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, grenade launcher, B, flamethrower, C, rocket launcher, D, Gatling gun?
I'm thinking that grenade launcher would be the best. Flamethrower would make sense with hell. And so I'm going to go
5.
flamethrower, final answer.
That is incorrect for a 1-point steal. Is it A, grenade launcher, B, flamethrower, C, rocket launcher, D, Gatling gun?
That doesn't. Yeah, I don't even remember this. It's just I'm getting just like absolutely destroyed. I'm gonna go Gatling gun. Final answer.
That is also incorrect. We were looking for grenade launcher.
Ah,
Yeah,
I was
don't
right.
know.
It was the best.
Your
Yeah.
first. All right. So your final question in Horror Icons. In Scream 3, who plays Jennifer Jolie, the actress playing Gail in Stab 3?
Oh, I don't know. Multiple choice.
Is it A, Emily Mortimer, B, Jenny McCarthy, C, Courtney Cox, D, Parker Posey?
There's one that I really want it to be. And I feel like if I knew who the character that they were playing the character of even was, that would help me a little bit, maybe. But I'm going to go Parker Posey, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Yes. That's what I
Nice.
wanted it to be.
She is the best part of that movie.
Oh, yeah, she's great.
She's the best part of like most movies she's in.
And The White Lotus season 3.
I've never seen it, but I believe it.
Okay, so at the end of round 2, I have the score of Colin with 13, Max with 10. I have no
Okay.
one else to check that
Okay.
with. If you guys have been keeping track.
I believe it.
I
But-
believe it.
All right, then let's get into round 3. In round 3, both players will pick 4 numbers between 1 through 12 that correspond to 4 random categories. And once you hear those categories, you arrange them as your 1, your 2, your 3, and your 4-pointer, increasingly getting harder. And there is no stealing or multiple choice in this round. Both still have your 3 repeats and your challenge. So, Colin, you're in the lead. Go ahead and pick your 4 numbers.
2, 3, 5, and 10.
2, 3, 5, 10, and Max.
1, 4, 6, 8.
Okay. Max, you are behind, so I'm going to read off your categories first. Are you ready?
Mhm.
All right. 1 corresponds to Studio Ghibli. 4 corresponds to Sam Raimi. 6 corresponds to 2000s. And 8 corresponds to action adventure. All right, Colin, you ready?
Yep.
2 corresponds to Wes Anderson. 3 corresponds to quotes. 5 corresponds to Steven Soderbergh. And 10 corresponds to new releases. So you guys take some time to think about it.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
Do you want to hear it now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. First, I'm going to do Raimi.
Okay.
Then I'll do Ghibli. Then I'll do 2000. And then I'll do action adventure.
Okay, got it. Colin?
So I'll do Steven Soderbergh for 1 because I still don't trust myself. New releases at 2, Wes Anderson at 3, and quotes at 4.
Got it. Okay. Max? Are you ready for your 1-pointer in Sam Raimi?
I am.
All right. Who plays Dr. Octopus in Spider-Man 2?
Oh, wow. And I so know it too. Alfred Molina, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Okay.
All right. You'll hit your 2-pointer to tie up the game. So, in the category of Studio Ghibli, the Latin Quarter, an old building housing their high school's clubs, appears in what Studio Ghibli movie?
What the heck? Okay. One's where they go to high school. One's where there's a child. One's where they are in clubs.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I'll repeat it.
All right, using your first repeat. The Latin Quarter, an old building housing their high school's clubs, appears in what Studio Ghibli movie?
This is where the fact that I only watch the Miyazaki ones for the most part hurts me, because this doesn't sound like any of them. And then it will be, and I'll be embarrassed. But let's go something crazy, like Up on Poppy Hill. Final answer.
That is correct.
That rocks. I've never seen that movie.
Wow. All right, you're. I mean, just thinking about non-Miyazaki.
I know my letterbox posters.
All right. So now we have a tie game, 13-13. So Colin, are you ready for your 1-pointer in Steven Soderbergh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Who plays Clyde Logan, Jimmy's brother in Logan Lucky?
Oh, whoa, 50-50. Can't believe this. Channing Tatum, final answer.
That is incorrect.
Adam Driver.
Looking for Adam Driver.
It really was a coin flip. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I knew their names or if I would have just guessed in like the framing of the question which one.
Because Channing's more of the lead, so like framing it as
Yeah.
other. All right. Still tied, but Colin has answered less questions. So your 2-pointer is in the category of new releases. All right, your question. Who plays gym manager Lou in Love Lies Bleeding?
I have no freaking clue. I really goofed here. I thought I could get. Yeah, it was a big mistake putting quotes at 4 now.
Five.
Kristen Stewart, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Nice.
Thank fuck. I haven't seen that one, which is like a big oversight.
It's good.
It's good.
Claimed,
I liked it. Yeah. Okay, so now we'll go back to Max for your 3-pointer. In 2000s, in Slumdog Millionaire, Jamal's final question is about what famous novel?
Not seen this movie, but I'm thinking of novels. I know about those. Moby Dick's a good one. Maybe it's something like aspirational, like a Dickens novel, and it's kind of like poetic. And then Dev Patel. No.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Moby Dick. Final answer.
That is incorrect. We were looking for the Three Musketeers.
And not at all where I was going.
Brutal.
Is that movie good? Is it worth it?
Yeah, I think it's good. I like
Okay.
it. All right. So your 4-pointer in action adventure is in Hard Boiled. What does Alan make every time he kills someone?
What does he make? Lots of types of things you can make. You can like make food or like a craft or a jump shot. It would be fun if he made a hard-boiled egg, and that is what I will say. Final answer: hard-boiled egg.
And your winner,
I mean, good guess.
Colin topping. The correct answer is an origami crane.
Oh, it was crafts.
So, all right. Well, I'm gonna put you guys backstage. This was a great match. I think Max had the lead out of round 1. Then Colin was had the lead out of round 2. Max, unfortunately, banning horror icons, but I think made his way through pretty well. And it was really close in round 3. So let's just bring in Max. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. I felt like this was a match that I did. You're right. I really didn't know where it was going. I genuinely felt like I could have came back if I had just like maybe gotten some better questions. It would have been possible. But I just ended up getting. I don't even remember what my first question was. The Raimi question. Okay, I have seen the Spider-Man 2 movie, but every other question I got was about a movie I haven't seen. Actually, every single question from rounds 2 and 3, except for 3-1, was a movie I haven't seen before. So that was unlucky, I guess. Mm-hmm. The wheel really wanted me to do horror icons.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think considering that I didn't know any of those movies at all, period, not even knowing some of them existed, I was fine with how I did, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you did well navigating with multiple choice.
Yeah. I mean, it feels like something that I should brush up on, but I just don't. I truthfully don't see it happening. I think it's more fun that I don't know how many sequels to all of those movies there are and what is going on in them. It's more fun to learn about what weird things happen in them during the matches than while watching them for me.
Yeah, no, for sure. All right, well, you did a great job today.
Thank you.
When you come back in singles, is there anyone you would like to play?
I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of new people, even like since I started. And I guess I started a while ago, but it doesn't feel like that. So, because I still have so many people that I've not fought against since I started. So the answer is everybody.
Okay. Also, you do have a teams match coming up. I don't.
Oh, cool.
You know this, but
I don't know this, but I'm excited.
Yeah. All right. Well, great to see you. And
yes.
Next
see ya.
And bringing in the winner for today's match, Colin. How are you doing?
Feeling good. Yeah, it does stuck for Max, obviously, to have spun horror icons twice because I like when the wheel gives you a choice. And neither of us got a choice.
Yeah.
So yeah, not that I didn't take advantage of that. It definitely kept me alive. Because round 3, who knows? I can't believe I brushed up on Steven Soderbergh and I still missed the Logan Lucky question. And I got really lucky with Love Lies Bleeding because I was picturing Ed Harris from the trailers and I was like, oh, he seems like he might be a gym manager. But I couldn't like pull exactly who he was, so I just went with the only other actor that I knew in that movie.
Well, yeah,
And
you got it.
I was lucky.
Mhm.
Yeah, Wes Anderson 3, I feel like I probably should have hit, but you never know with some of these. So good game. I felt pretty tight, so I'm happy that we kind of kept it as a match worthwhile after 2 years in the making. Because like you said, I've been calling on Max for forever.
Yeah. I mean, well, I guess for the music/musicals round, I feel like you didn't really want it and you respun, but you've got 6 points, which is good for like a category you didn't want.
I think the only worst category on there might have genuinely been Soderbergh, just because of Max presumably would have gotten everything that I would have missed. So yeah, like it's not ideal, but especially when we're not in a tournament, it seems genre categories are fairly reasonable. So, and I've seen enough stuff. It's just I knew I could navigate my way through it. But yeah, 6 points is better than I thought. I was expecting like 3 to 5. So
yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Great job then. I'll ask you the same question I asked Max. Now that you've finally called out Max and got to face him, who's next?
Yeah, I feel kind of aimless now. I don't know about facing anybody in particular. I want a tournament appearance. So whatever it takes to work my way up to getting into the tournament, like it's 12 to 11. I have no clue what kind of record that
now
is.
you're over 500, so
I feel like that should keep me within contention. I know it's not a guarantee depending on how we're running things, but I just another tournament run would be nice because I always get knocked out by out of the last 3 I've gotten knocked out by Cole the last 2 times.
yeah.
So just no Cole and tournament run is my final answer to that, which I know is not anybody specific. So
yeah, sounds good. All right, then we will see you later. All right, I think this was a great match. Really, really close game, back and forth, and a match that's been however many years, however long it's been since Colin has been calling Max out. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks to the viewers in the chat. No one commented, but it says there's 3 viewers, so shout out to you guys. And that's it for me. We got some more singles matches coming up soon. Let me check. We have one on Tuesday. Is it the 22nd? Is that what Tuesday is? And that's Jacob versus Kale at 7. And Maddie versus Riley on the 27th at 7. So those are coming out soon. So stay tuned. All right, and that's it for me.